Right, I've got to say, Rally Poland, I really enjoyed it this season. And I mean, I've really enjoyed following ERC, and I am so grateful that Rally TV is now a thing in the way that it is. I'm looking forward to following World RX this season without having to have picked up a separate subscription, because that was a big deterrent for me last season. And this step up with ERC, with a lot more of the all live stuff and the way it's being promoted, it's really cool. Like, to be able to sit down and just watch 20 cars go through, it's one of those things where this is why I wish the WRC had gone with what's now the Rally 2 cars for the basis of Rally 1s, because I feel like we'd be able to have something like this in the World Championship. And it's not something that you get when you look at, say, F1 and F2. It's a completely different ball game. You have some people who build a career running Rally 2 machinery. And not only that, but they'll be racing in different places. F2 follows F1, supports F1. ERC is on different weekends to WRC, and it happens in different places. Even if some of the events, like, for example, here in Poland, they are former World Championship events, or in the case of Lipaia, which is up next, are future World Championship events. But yeah, let's talk about some of the stories. Martin Cesks picking up the win from Hayden Paddon. Paddon being hampered by 2 punches on the final day. But props to Cesks, and hopefully this means that he'll be able to become a repeat winner. 2 in a row at home, but also 2 in a row when we get to the home rally. But it's a nice start for what could be a outside shot of a title bid. Marchik in third. Now, I believe he won last season, didn't he? And he'll probably be upset to have been 3rd place, but I think he also said that he was happy because he saw that he beat, Mads Ostberg, and wasn't too far off Hayden Paddon in the end. These are people who are World Championship event winners. So, it's something they've been really impressed with. At the same time, they beat former championship regulars, people like Pontus Tiedemann, who of course did have his issues. Yeah, looking through the rest of the order, like this top 10 is a really nice, really varied top 10, and you've got all the tyre manufacturers represented as well. Got MRF, Pirelli, Michelin. It's really cool to see that, because in a world where we've seen all of these kinds of tyre wars, it's not really one of those situations that we're looking at. And looking elsewhere, I mean, seeing the crash that was it? No, it wasn't Bertolotti who had the crash, but there was Mabellini had the crash on stage 14. That was big. Wondering if it's not quite as big as the crash that we saw in Ila Canaria, but I wonder if we'll see full footage from that one, apart from the stutters that we saw on the broadcast. But yeah, what I'm trying to do right now is pull up the provisional standings for the event, or the championship standings, and it's not working well. Now Hayden Paddon still leads the championship, and that's in part thanks to the power stage points as well. Let's wrap up by talking about the other series. It didn't really go well for the other support, the other kind of challenges in the ERC3 support series. John Armstrong ended up winning by over 15 minutes. I believe one of them was forced out because the fire extinguisher went off in day 1. Yeah, Soria didn't make it to the end. In ERC4, Kaguri took the win from Rossi and Brugia, but in ERC4 Junior, Nora took the win from Maya and Hansen. And there are a couple of other nice results to see, such as Aoife Rafferty, who ended up coming home in her first international event, just behind McRae in the standings. And yeah, it was an enjoyable watch. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in Lipaia soon. It's going to be a nice run of rallies. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.